It has been almost a year since the Julians lost their son, Ayo Jaden Julian, and to date, the family is still searching for an answer as it relates to the child's cause of death. The baby was the second child for 36-year-old Selwyn Julian and his wife. In an interview with Nightly News, Julian, who lives at 140 Garden of Eden, East Bank, Demerara, alleges that according to a doctor at the Georgetown Public Hospital, his wife had delivered a fairly healthy baby boy on September 16 last year, but the infant had low levels of sugar, which she assured them could be corrected in 3 days. However, little Ayo's complications were far from over, as just 3 days, another health issue surfaced.
Fluid from the uterus, water from the uterus went into the baby's mouth when the baby was coming out of my wife's uterus, and that was causing serious bloating of the stomach. It actually was causing the organs in my wife in my baby's stomach were being deteriorated by the bacteria from the water that went into the baby's mouth.
Julian alleges that both he and his wife were given assurances that the child would be fine. But as his suspicions over his son's condition mounted, he requested that his wife and son be discharged to be attended at a private health institution, but permission was denied shortly after the baby died.
I told them, just give me my baby. I cried to them. I told them, just give me my baby, let me take this baby to a private hospital, and they said no. They said no. We tried to take pictures with the baby, we asked them to hold the baby, and we didn't get to hold the baby when the baby was alive.
The father, who says he is still grieving over the loss of his child, stated that while his mental health has been deteriorating, it has been especially difficult for his wife.
My wife had already walked out the hospital and went to the seawalls and almost committed suicide after she got the news that the baby had died. Till now, my wife is traumatized, and she doesn't even want to be a part of getting justice. I have to fight justice by myself. You understand? And she's in serious trauma.
The results of a post-mortem examination revealed that the baby died of septic shock. The man is pleading for justice and compensation for the death of his son from the relevant authorities. He alleges that he tried to meet with the chief executive officer of the Gphc but was faced with a royal runaround. When contacted, head of strategic planning and communications at the Gphc, Shalon Providence, stated that 3 meetings were scheduled with Julian and the relevant authorities to go through the investigation report and settle the case. However, the man only showed up for one. Providence stated that the investigation is not yet closed and another meeting will be convened soon with the father. For the HGP Nightly News, Amel Griffith.